Alright, here it is. We've got the ute in the shed and it's all ready for priming. As you can see, we've got all this tape and paper on it for obvious reasons. And yeah, we just finished cleaning it and it'll be all good to start. So now all that we have to do is just mix up the primer and we'll be ready to start priming. So let's move on to that now. Okay, so what we're doing here is mixing all the primer ingredients together. So first we have the primer itself, and next we have to add the hardener to it, and then finally just some thinners just to get it thin enough to spray through the spray gun. And we're doing that to a ratio of 4 to 1 to 1, 4 being the primer itself and the 1s being everything else. And once that is all thoroughly mixed together, it's ready to filter into the spray gun, and then it's all ready to start painting. Now, this was my first time priming a car or even painting one at all, so that does explain why the first coat was a bit dodgy, but I do get better the more that I go along, and by the end it ended up pretty well. So what we're doing here is adding what's called a guide coat, so it just gives a very thin layer of black to put on top of the primer, so it guides us to where we need to sand and how much we need to sand. And here's what it looks like after we have finished priming with the guide coat on and everything, and it's all ready to start sanding again. Alright, so we've got it out of the shed now that we're ready to start sanding. We're just going to be sanding the guide coat off of it, and we're going to be using some 240 grit sandpaper. So let's not waste any more time, let's just get it done.
I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin. Temptation within. Mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Yeah. Set my heart on fire.
Alright, so the utes all finished sanding. Everything is all nice and white and smooth. We've got the guide coat off of just about every single area. And once we did the bonnet, you can see there's still areas like these little dents and scratches that we couldn't see before, but now we can see with the primer being white and the guide coat being black. So we'll have to do some more touch-ups on that later on, but that'll be for a different episode because this has gone on long enough.